I spent 6 of my first 8 episodes addressing my target audience, the African diaspora, the 60-year-olds, the 50-year-olds, the 40-year-olds, and the 30-year-olds, and some very precocious 20-year-olds, and our relationships with our elders, those 70-year-olds or older, the baby boomers, and what's left of the silent generation, the generation that birthed the baby boomers. I would like to spend a few episodes directly addressing our elders. There is still so much work left for you to do, and Lord knows we need you. So I'll ask of you, I beg of you, I implore you, can we get to work?
Sing a song full of the hope that the present has brought us, facing the rising sun of our new day begun. Let us march on till victory is won. Stony the road we trod, bitter the chastening rod, felt in the days when hope unborn had died.
Power rising, King brothers and Queen sisters. Thank you for stopping by, and welcome to the village. I am the village elder. Elders, thank you for sharing your very important time with us today. Nonagenarians, centenarians, we ask that you sit this one out. This message is for the baby boomers, the 70-year-olds and the 80-year-olds. So this message here is not for the silent generation. This message is for the baby boomers, those who we seem to be having quite a few problems with. There is a message that stands out in my mind, in my memory. I think his name is Dr. George Frazier. I want to say that's his name. He had a message about the baby boomers, the black baby boomers here in the United States. Let's hear what he had to say.
There was an interesting article on the front page of USA Today not long ago. I hope you saw this article. Fortunately, it was below the fold. It was about black people, baby boomers, us, and our money. And here's what this article said about Negroes in America. The black baby boomers will be the first generation of Africans in America to raise another generation of Africans in America that will not do better than them. So in the 400-year history of our people, Mr. Hill, in this country, we are the only generation to raise another generation that will be worse off. We collectively need our asses kicked. And you can count me out of that. I will not contribute to that egregious statistic. And neither must you.
That is quite a disturbing message from one of your own, black baby boomers. He's a part of your generation, and even he recognizes some peculiarities, some very peculiar behaviors with our black baby boomers. And I'm not here to shoot you down. This right here is not us versus you. This is more of a plea from us to you, because in my dealings with a lot of baby boomers, that message that he has, I would even say in my experience that a lot of what he said is deliberate. It's almost as if y'all have made it in your minds that you don't want us to do better than you or to go further than you. And that is a very troubling sentiment from elders. We should all want the next generations to go further. If we didn't, we'd still be slaves right now, had our ancestors not wanted us to do better than them. As a matter of fact, they died. Our enslaved ancestors fought and died and revolted, knowing that they would be killed for it, knowing that they would not see the fruits of their labor. They would not get to see the promised land like Moses. but they fought anyway because they fought so that the next generations would have it better than them. That is the ultimate sacrifice. Even the military nowadays, when they say someone made the ultimate sacrifice, even if you're a military person now, that even though you might go to war, there is still a chance that you may come home alive. Such was not the case for our enslaved ancestors who fought. They fought knowing that they were going to die. And they fought anyway. They fought for us. So how dare any generation that comes after them and the ultimate sacrifices that they've made, how dare any of us not fight so that the next generation can do better than us, to not have the expectation that the next generation go further than us and do better than us. That should be an expectation, and that should guide our every move, our every effort. So respectfully, the black baby boomers here in the United States, I respectfully ask that you keep us in mind, those who are coming after you. We need for you to act your age also and to take your rightful place in our society, your place as our advisors. Those of us who are the middle generations, the 60-year-olds, the 50-year-olds, the 40-year-olds, the 30-year-olds, we are the glue generation that keeps all of this together, that keeps the information flowing from our elders down to our children. We need for you to put your muscles up. I don't know what it is, y'all, you black baby boomer men are trying to prove that you still got it. It's time for you to put your muscles up. That's a young man's game now. But you have to have it in your mind. You have to have the correct mindset that your most important muscle is between your ears, your wisdom, your guidance, your intelligence, your tribal knowledge. You are supposed to make it easier for us. That is your role. Call it the team captain. You can call it the coach. Call it what you want to. But that is your role on this championship team. We need for you to take your rightful place and stop trying to muscle up all the time. It's time for you to let that go. It's a young man's game. And I'm okay with letting the young guys flex their muscles. I did it when I was young. You did it when you were young. Stop trying to be the Incredible Hulk at the age of 70 and 80. Our baby boomers do not know when to sit down. Your wisdom is what you bring to the table. You sought the advice and the wisdom of the elders when you were young. Now it's your turn to give that wisdom and to pass it on. But for some reason, some strange reason, you don't want to do that, to the point where you're almost withholding information from us. Sad, disgraceful. I spent 6 episodes getting my generation ready to ask your generation for wisdom and guidance. We need to know that y'all are going to be there for us to pass information down, to give us the answers that we seek, that we need in order to get our work done. We need to know that you're going to be a willing participant. We need to know that you're going to be there for us. Black baby boomers, this is the great download. We need for you to download everything you know into us so that we can rebuild our repositories of information, of knowledge and wisdom, of tribal knowledge, so we can pass this information down to the younger generations. And so that we all together watch them and help them go further, to take our people to the next level, to take our people as far as they can go, to take our rightful place in this global society. But it begins with you. It begins with you being willing to give us information. It begins with you being willing participants in this download, that you are willing to give us the information that we need. This is what we ask of you. So my question to you is, are you willing and are you ready to take your rightful place in our village? Are you ready to act your age? It is time to put up your muscles. That is a young man's game. That is the young man's role. Your role is to teach him. Your role on this championship team is sharing your wisdom and your tribal knowledge, teaching everything you know to those of us who are willing to sit at your feet and learn. We need to rebuild our repositories, our libraries, our archives of wisdom, and our archives of history and knowledge to be kept safe for generations that follow, our posterity. And those of our generation, we acknowledge the importance of your generation, the importance of your role in our society. We want you here. We want you to share with us what you know. That is critical to our survival. You know, we as Black people have to be a step ahead, especially in the United States. We have to stay a step ahead. And I really don't get what your generation, or what anybody in our community, our village, gain from people of your generation withholding information from ours. Again, that is strange behavior. And I hope and I pray that we will be, as a people, delivered from the demon that keeps people not wanting to share information with those coming behind them. We're not going to call that a spirit. We're going to call that a demon. And if y'all are guilty, any of y'all are guilty of withholding information from young people or younger people who come to you for guidance, we all hope that you will be delivered from that demon, because only demonic forces will cause an elder to withhold information from those who seek it, from younger people who come to them for guidance and wisdom. So we pray those who are guilty of withholding information from others in our village, we pray that you will be delivered from that demon. In our rebuild of the wall, yes, we want to rebuild our wall, the wall that is our village, our nation, and our civilization, our African diaspora, the Kemetic civilization. We've had quite a few bright spots throughout history, even in recent history. This is the great rebuild. Society has forced us into this rebuild. The global political climate that we find ourselves in right now dictates that we rebuild our civilization and take our rightful place. The lineage of evil, as Lucas calls it, the evildoers, the global demons, they are controlling the governments right now. We have a rebuild that we have to focus on. And our elders need to equip us with the knowledge that they have acquired throughout the years, equipped us with the tools that we'll need. All the knowledge that you have acquired and amassed throughout the years, we will need all of it. And you should be happy to give it to us so we can continue this journey, this march to redemption and to our former glory. We need you to help us to return to our rightful place. And yes, there are levels to this. Each generation is a level, and one level leads to, fortifies, and strengthens the next. That is the way it is supposed to go. Let's not break the chain. Baby boomers, we need your help. Are you willing to help us? We will find out. Until next time, understand your assignment, stay focused, and remain resilient. Ashe.
Lest our hearts, drunk with the wine of the world, we forget thee, shadowed beneath thy hand. May we forever stand true to our God, true to our name.